Art class is always fun. My art teacher is a funny and calm guy. You could almost do anything in art class and get away with it. Something you would never be able to pull off with any other teacher. I'm a decent, hard-working art student. I get above 80 in every art project, and it's just plain fun. But right now I'm rambling on about crap. I need to tell you about the strange occurrences that had happened in art class, and how it changed my life completely. My art pal is named Colin Dunphy. I only met him this year, and we became close friends in art, and we usually worked on projects together. The third wheel of the group is a girl who has become close friends with us, and occasionally works with us in projects. Her name is Ray Binford. She gets all 95 plus in her work. I think it's because she's a suck-up for the teacher. So we needed to do an independent drawing of whatever we wanted to draw. It was completely our choice, and for our end of the month assignment. So I went home, and I looked on the internet to find a cool picture of what I could draw for my assignment. After hours of searching, I found an interesting image of something that resembled the Grim Reaper or some kind of a demon. Since I loved this kind of drawing, I decided to draw it. Its eyes were black with white pupils, which made it creepy looking, and I loved it, but it was still a bit unsettling. Its face was like a skull and it wore a black cloak. I drew this image. It took a few hours to do because it was so realistic. My cousin, Katie Bernante, is an amazing artist. She got an overall average of 100 on her final report. I was so proud of my drawing that I just had to show her. When she seen the image, she seemed a bit squeamish. Then she started yelling at me, telling me to burn the image. She said it would kill us, but I thought she was trying to scare me, so I left. But she was right. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. So the next day in art class, Colin showed me what he drew. It was a drawing of his favorite comic book hero, the Alberta Anteater, and Ray drew Jake from the kids' cartoon Adventure Time. I pulled out my drawing of the demonic figure that I was so proud of. When Colin seen it, he turned pale and instantly got a nosebleed and needed to go to the bathroom to take care of it. When I showed Ray, she passed out by the sight of the image. I didn't think anything of it and passed it in to Mr. Cadbury. That night, when I got home, I had a dream that the demonic figure was talking to me, like it was trying to give me a message. It said to me, "Art comes in many forms, and murder is one of them." I awoken after he said this, and I couldn't fall back asleep. I just lay there, thinking about getting 100 on my drawing. When I got to school the next day, I had art right after the Canadian history class. When I got to art, Colin and Ray were absent, and we had a substitute teacher. The teacher explained that Mr. Cadbury had been brutally murdered last night in his home. My heart sank, and I felt sad at this point because he was my favorite teacher. After class, I found my drawing on the floor, and it was graded. On the back of it was creepy writing that resembled the style of the band Slayer's logo. On it said, "Good work, 666%. This creeped me out. I wondered if it was connected to Mr. Cadbury's murder. I decided to take my cousin's advice and burn the drawing. When I got home, I found out that both Colin and Ray were killed. Sobbing, I went to my room. When I walked inside my room, it looked exactly like the art room at school. There was blood all over the walls and floor. I turned to run out, but my door was locked, and I couldn't get out. Then I noticed my drawing was taped to the wall. As I stared at the figure, I heard a voice say, "Art comes in many forms, and murder is one of them." I passed out. When I awoke and my room was back to normal, I decided to quit art and do science instead. I'll never copy a drawing on the internet again.